Did you find what you were looking for? Post circulating on social media asks white people to allow Kobe's family and many black Americans that loved him to mourn without social justice being involved. Can we not link talk about rape, consent, and women's bodies to the death of Kobe Bryant during his family's time of mourning? Oshetta Moore writes, "Dear white peacemakers, it's time for y'all to rally because white supremacy is afoot. I'm growing increasingly heartbroken by all the posts about Kobe Bryant's past and the sexual assault. I'm watching white women I trust, women I believe are good and have godly intentions, use this tragedy to make a statement for women's rights/bodies. Beloveds, this is not the time for that conversation. Yes, it's true that he may have committed a horrible act against a woman. Yes, we need to grapple with it. Yes, it was wrong. No, I don't think we need to brush it under the rug. No, I'm not starstruck or blinded by celebrity. I understand the cycle of grief, and I've lived in this black body for 38 years, and I'm telling you, now is not the time for a conversation about Kobe's assault or survivors of sexual assault. Please, hear me out. White peacemakers, would you practice peacemaking by letting black people mourn? Then, would you please allow black people to start that conversation when we're ready? Isn't this the very essence of bearing another's burdens and solidarity? People are grieving, and while you may not understand and while you may have feelings and thoughts, right now the loving thing to do is offer condolences and kind words and prayers. This is not the time to make a political statement about consent and women's worth. It's not. Trust me, we'll get to that conversation. Let me be honest with you, the very fact that you feel the need to remind the world of Kobe's past at this tender moment means you don't trust or think the black people in your contexts want to do this massively important internal work and then offer some insights from our perspectives. Don't forget, we have a long history of standing up for women's rights, too. We also have a long history of watching black men, some often innocent, lynched because a white woman claimed he raped her. While I know this may not be the case with Kobe, the simple act of bringing up his past triggers this pain in many black people. While you are attempting to soothe one group of survivors, you are harming another. This is not the way of peace. I don't believe you intend to injure. So can you heal by apologizing and committing to learn before you speak? If you feel the need to bring this up, it shows us that deep down, you don't believe we're good enough or thoughtful enough, or justice-minded enough to grieve first, grapple second. If you did, you'd practice a bit of humility and patience. You'd be slow to speak, quick to listen. You'd let love be your only agenda. So, please stop sharing articles about the rape, please. I so want to excavate all the complexities of when our heroes let us down. Truly, we could have a fascinating conversation about that. But right now, I want to light a candle for Vanessa and her children. I want to pray for every little black boy who couldn't sleep last night because his hero died. I want to pray for little black girls who look at Gianna and immediately feel unsafe in this world. I want to pray. Then, I'll get up from my praying chair and smash the patriarchy. Because, know this, white peacemakers, black peacemakers want to see an end to violence and men held accountable, too. We've been processing this complexity. We're on it. Trust us. Pray with us. Listen to us. Then join us. Love, a hopeful and grieving peacemaker. Oshetta Moore. Here are some thoughts from the channel. Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna's deaths are still a shock to the nation and many in the world. As in the preceding letter, some believe that this is the time to open old wounds they felt have never healed, or maybe they don't want them to. One question arises, when is a man ever able to redeem himself from persecution for an alleged disgraceful and harmful act that has long since passed? A man could offer an apology. Witnesses, reports, and evidence could prove no wrongdoing or, in the least bit, provide a case to question the accuser's credibility. And yet the initial accusations are the ones that stand. The initial fallout still remains. The anger, the backlash, the public scrutiny, all can come before any shred of exculpatory evidence. Then that evidence is rendered mute because of the public outcry. I ask these next questions not because of Kobe Bryant, but for any man or woman who may be publicly accused of something so vile and vicious yet those accusations may be proven false. What then happens to the accuser if the accused is found innocent? Why no continued public outcry over the accuser's actions, a decade later, should their accusations be proven false? Why do we always want to be angered and never forgive? Why are people so embittered that they feel it necessary to further tarnish a man's name, in the wake of his death, while his family mourns his loss, even if that man has done all that he can to prove his innocence, improve his character, and redeem himself? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Please subscribe and turn on notifications to receive updates for any new posts from this channel. You can support our future content creations with the offers below and in the pinned comments.